Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sentinel, back again today with my girlfriend, playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode, our session that started with nothing but positive vibes and goodness.
Ended with negativity.
Yuri committed livent. Natsuki saw it after we stayed there for a whole weekend. They both got deleted. And now we're seeing what's happening next.
Chill with it, apparently.
I'm gonna switch back. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. How you getting, Hyrule? Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not really even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Hyrule. Now to think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl.
We're both.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, wouldn't you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to commit livent. Ah ha ha ha!
Oh man, why did I
I'm
laugh?
sorry you had to see that though. Although the same thing happened with Sayori. I mean, maybe if you had made better choices, but
Can you actually make better choices in this
I
game?
don't know.
Well,
Look at Monika right now. Do we really know if anything's up to us? Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Well, I've been making sure she remembered. Yeah, it's
whatever.
because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them.
I was forced
You made
to.
them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Hyrule?
I don't know. It's yours.
Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Hyrule. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. 'Cause no matter how kind, thoughtful, and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. I'm a big fan of surviving. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Hyrule. So what are you thinking right now? You've been quiet.
That's all I'm thinking. You know what? I was forced to spend time with Yuri. I'm just trying to be a good person to everybody and not make them commit livent or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I was trying, and you're all like making them possessive around me, and it's not that great.
But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. The earth is flat. Even the most expressive poem felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Hyrule.
Great, that means we're 1 for 3.
You are never gonna let me live.
How can I?
Now it's gonna be Yuri now.
Both of them.
I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them?
A group of autonomous personalities, designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things, though.
Yeah, you better feel bad.
But I realized you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Hyrule, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world.
No.
When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Hyrule, will you go out with me? Make a choice.
I don't have a choice.
Make a choice. There's clearly an option there.
There's only one.
So click it. What's the problem?
Well, Monica, I guess
I don't understand what the problem is with clicking that. Oh wait, it's the one that says yes. What am I thinking? Of course there's a problem. Well, you're really doomed now, aren't you?
I am doomed.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Hyrule. Funny part is, I mean that literally. Aha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Hyrule. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was a bit more difficult.
We're playing on Steam, by the way.
Get to the game directory I had to get from the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things didn't go my way. Aha! Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out.
Right. You get to write a poem!
Is all of this, like, does it even matter?
I'm pretty sure they're all just variations of the word Monica. Aonica, Anka, Mani, Nani U, Nika, Nika, Unique, Monka,
Unique.
Monka, Monica, Monica.
I'm just gonna keep trying to pick the one that's close to Monica. Because that's the only word that I recognize.
It's the only word that's here. Hi again, Hyrule. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Hyrule. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Good job writing that poem. Now look what's happening.
I couldn't English.
But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you.
Wow.
That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. You've broken it at this point, Monika.
The fourth wall is gone out of
It's in
existence.
tatters. It's in tatters.
It's not here anymore.
I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Hyrule? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Ooh.
Oh, she knows.
She does know. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning?
Okay, we're sorry, okay?
I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm really being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready?
Like, what? What is she doing?
We're getting a close-up view of Monika. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Whoa! You jumped back
did.
there.
No.
You jumped back there.
No.
Did I scare you?
Yes, you did.
Ha. You're so cute. Anyways, Hyrule, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me.
What?
Shame on you. Time for another jump scare. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, well, you want to delete her file from the game?
Is that the only choice we have?
I mean, you want to stare into her eyes for eternity, or you want to do something about it?
No, I don't.
Alright, we will figure out what to do next episode, because I might have to change the way my recording system's set up. So if you guys have enjoyed this...
Oh!
She's back. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. Someone always died first.
You're never gonna let me live that down.
How can I? How can I? After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. Would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if it did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You have inspired me to look at life from a new perspective. It's another reason for me to love you.
Well.
Guess I have competition. That's not cool. We're definitely deleting her. Next episode! If you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to click the like and subscribe button. We're gonna go delete her before she does anything more. I feel threatened. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
大学部诺贝尔奖的电视。